Hi everybody. So in this video, we're going to look at how we can convert from recurring decimals into a simplified fraction. We'll work through 3 sets of examples and then we'll try a problem solving question. And if you want to work along with me, you can download this PDF from the description below. So if we begin with example 1a, we need to write 0.4 recurring, this dot here means recurring, as a simplified fraction. So what this means is we have 0.444, and these 4s would go on forever. So this is what's recurring. Now, if we let this equal x, we can see that it starts to recur in the tenths column. So we've got our units, decimal point, tenths, hundreds, thousandths, and so on. And it recurred in the tenths. So because of this, we can multiply this x by 10. And we get 10x. And when you multiply this by 10, all the 4s move across by 1. So we get 4.4, 4, 4, and so on. Now, what we need to do is to eliminate the recurring 4s. So we can find the difference between them. We can do 10x take away x, and this will give us 9x. Then we'll have 4 take away the 4, this will give us 0. Same again here and here. And all the recurring 4s will go. We'll line up a decimal point, and then we'll have 4 take away 0, which is 4. So you can see 9x will equal 4. And to work out x as a simplified fraction, we can divide both of these by 9, and these 9s will cancel. So we'll have 4 divided by 9. So x as a simplified fraction will be 4 over 9. Okay? If we look at question B, now we've got 0.19 recurring. So as a decimal, this would be 0.19, 19, and 19, and so on. And it recurs in the hundredth column. So because it recurs in the hundredth column, we need to multiply x by 100. And then all of these numbers would move across 2 places. So we'll have 19, 110, 9 units, 0.1919, and so on. And again, we can eliminate the recurring 1s and 9s by finding the difference between them. So we'll have 100x take away x, 99x. And then we'll have a 9 take away 9 becomes 0, 1 take away 1, and again, all the way. So all of these recurring numbers become 0. Then we'll have 9 take away 0, which is 9, and 1 take away 0, which is 1. So 99x will equal 19. And now we can divide both sides by the 99. So we can see that as a simplified fraction, we'll have 19 over 99. Okay? Do you want to try and write 0.27 recurring as a fraction in its simplest form? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so we've got the 0.27. If we let this equal x, this will be 27, 27, and so on. And because it recurs in the hundredths column, we're going to multiply x by 100. So we'll have 100x. And then we need to move all of these numbers across by 2 places because we're timesing it by 100. So we'll have 2 tens, 7 units, 2 tenths, and all the recurring numbers will line up. And now we can find the difference between them. And this will cancel out all the recurring numbers. So we'll have 99x, 100 take away the 1x. We'll have the recurring numbers will cancel to make 0. And 7 take away 0 is 7. and 2 take away 0 is 2. So 99x will equal 27. So x will equal 27 over 99. And we can simplify this. If we divide both by 9, we'll have 3 over 11. How did you get on with that? Let's try some more questions. Okay, so for example 2, we need to write 0.61 recurring as a simplified fraction. So if we show 0.611111 and so on, you can see that only the 1 recurs. And we can break this up. We can have it as 0.6, the sum of 0.6 and 0.0111 and so on. Now we know 0.6, we can write as a fraction as 6 over 10 or 3 over 5. So all we need to do is we need to write this as a simplified fraction. So if we say that x is equal to 0.0111 and so on, because it recurs in the hundredths column, we'll multiply it by 100. So we want 100x, and this will be 1.11, so on. And then we can find the difference between them. So 100x take away the 1x will give us 99x. And then we'll have recurring numbers here will go. Then we'll have 1 take away 0, which is 1. And another 1 take away 0, which is also 1. So 99x will equal 1.1. So x will equal 1.1 over 99. Now the problem we have is that our numerator is a decimal. We can easily convert it to an integer by multiplying this by 100. Sorry, multiplying it by 10. This will give us 11 over 990. Now we can simplify this fraction as dividing both by 11, we'll get 1 over 90. So this will be our fraction that we need to add to 6/10. So now we need a common denominator. We'll multiply this one by 9, and we'll get 54 over 90 plus the 1 over 90. So we'll get 55 over 90, which we can simplify, divide both by 5, and we get 11 over 18. Okay? Let's try question B. So we need to break this up. We'll have the 0.3 plus the 0.04545 and so on. And we know that 0.3 is 3/10. So we need to write this one as a simplified fraction. So we'll let this equal x, 0.045 recurring. And because it recurs in the hundredths column, we'll multiply it by 100. And we'll get 4.54545. So we'll work out the difference between them. 99x. All of these recurring numbers will be equal to 4.5. So x will be 4.5 over 99. And again, we can convert this numerator into an integer. We'll multiply it by 10. So x will be 45 over 990. And we can simplify this. We'll divide both by 45 and we'll get 1 over 22. Now we'll add this to the 3/10. And we can add these two together on our calculators and we get 19 over 55. This will be our simplified fraction. Okay? Let's try example 3. So do you want to give these two questions a go yourself? You can pause the video, and when you come back, you can check you're working with mine. Okay, so welcome back if you had a go. So we've got the 0.4 plus the 0.038 recurring. We know the 0.4 is 4/10. So if we let x equal the 0.038 recurring, because it recurs in hundredths, we'll multiply it by 100. And this will be 3.838, so on. So 99x will be 3.8. So x will be 3.8 divided by 99, or 38 over 990. And when you add this to the 4/10, I'll work this out on my calculators, and I get 217 over 495. How did you get on with that? In example B, we've got the 0.3 plus the 0.081 recurring. So if we let x equal this number, it recurs in the hundredths. So we'll get 8.181. So 99x will be 8.1. X will be 81 over 990. So we'll have the 3/10 plus the 81 over 990. And we'll get 21 over 55. Did you get that? Let's try one final question. So for our final question, we need to show that 0.15 recurring plus 0.227 recurring can be written in a simplified fraction in the form of a over b. We need to work out the values of a and b as integers. So do you want to give this question a go yourself? You can pause the video, and when you come back, you can check your working with mine. Okay, so I'll come back if you had a go. So if we begin with the 0.15 recurring, if we let this equal x, because it recurs in the hundredths, we'll multiply it by 100, and we'll get 15.15 recurring. So 99x will equal 15. So x will equal 15 over 99. And then if we move on to the 0.227 recurring, we can split this up as 0.2 plus the 0.02727, and this bit will reoccur. So the 0.2 will be 2/10, and then we can let x equal the 0.02727, so on. And because it recurs in the hundredths column, we'll multiply x by 100, and we'll get 2.72727. We can eliminate the recurring digits by subtracting them. So we'll have 99x will be 2.7. So x will be 2.7 over 99, or 27 over 990. So we'll add this to the 2/10. And I can work this out on my calculator. We'll get a simplified fraction 5 over 22. So we need to add the two simplified fractions together. We'll have the 15 over 99, which is this one, plus the 5 over 22. And adding these two together, we'll get 25 over 66. Okay? So A is 25 and B is 66. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you want more practice on recurring decimals, you can download the lessons and worksheets from my website, mrmathematics.com. I'll leave a link in the description below.